What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about nothing but hot topics, celebrity gossip, and everything reality TV based. Okay, I'm doing this quick video before we get ready for roast and review tonight, which is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so this just in, and I had to come on and do a quick little video because this just literally came out. But before we do this video, let me let you guys know what's coming up. Okay, now roast and review was right after this video, so if you haven't set your notifications, please go ahead and set your notifications because we will be going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, okay? On Friday night is Boys Night Out. It will be at 9/8 Central Time. We'll be back for our very first show in 3 weeks, so be on the lookout for that. On Saturday morning is Young, Fresh, and New featuring Bubs the God as I sit down with Bubs the God and talk to him about his platform and his previous platform and what he intends to do with his YouTube platform going forward. Okay. And also on Sunday morning, it will be Who Was Wrong featuring Niecy Dixon. Sit there as me and Niecy Dixon talk about the feud between Nene Leakes and Cynthia Bailey. Be on the lookout for that on Sunday. All right. So those are all the things that we got coming up on this platform and everything else. Okay. So let's get into what we're here to talk about very, very quickly today. All right. Now, this just in that Tamika Scott was on Instagram and she publicly took Kandi Burruss' side over her own sister, Latasha Scott. As you guys already know, we've been talking about this for the last 2 days now, that Xscape has some drama. They recently filmed the Soul Train Awards where they were honored with the Lady of Soul Award, where it was basically like a Lifetime Achievement Award. They go up there, perform their biggest hits, accept their award, have a lifetime, achievement speech or whatever. And the internet went ablaze when they saw that Latasha was on the red carpet with the other group members, but in a different dress. It came out that she did not get the memo for the red carpet looks, but Kandi said that the thing about it is she went with a different stylist than what the group had. Okay, so that's what Tamika said. Then it led to Kandi Burruss blocking Latasha from her Instagram account and all of that good jazz. And it led the fans to believe whether or not Xscape was about to break up once again and be a trio, or was Latasha just Latasha was in the wrong here, or did she just need some understanding, which is simple as 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to share the screen because this was reported by none other than the Neighborhood Talk. So we're going to digest what we see, okay? So let me go ahead and share the screen and get it prepared to this overlay. Okay, so this is what was said, okay? So, as it says, Tamika Scott sides with Tiny and Kandi over her sister Latasha. And the quotation mark says, "It comes a time when you mature and make the right decisions." Okay. It has nothing to do with right or wrong, or if it was her sister or not. If her sister was wrong, she was wrong, period. No one knows what went on behind closed doors but them. A person can't continue to be on someone's side, especially if they are wrong. It's called growth for the real Tamika Scott. It has nothing to do with money and the fame. That's the problem now. Too many people are justifying wrong behavior of people. Tamika responded with, "Well said, thank you. This is so true. God knows the truth. It's definitely not about money or fame because I love my sister Latasha and has had her back for years, right or wrong. It comes a time when you mature and have to make the right decisions. God is watching and I'm not disappointing him for nobody." Okay? So that is what Tamika Scott had to say in regards to her sister Latasha. Now let me go ahead and look at some of these comments in the comment section. Someone says, I don't Ashley Miller says to stop siding with you when she's been doing that in the past. Someone else said, Tamika said, "I got to do what I got to do to bring money in for my family." Someone says, "One thing about me, I'm not going against my family in public for no one. Behind closed doors, I give you the real. But in public, it's a no, no, and no. But carry on." Okay. What else was said in the comments? Go ahead. "I would discuss with my sister in private, never speak on it in public. The fuck?" Someone said, "No, I correct mine in private. In public, I'm riding and siding with mine." Someone else said, "Now y'all used to toxicity and accept it because it's family. It's okay if she's tired of her sister's shit too." Someone said, "So bottom line, Latasha got the memo and decided to do her own thing, as we already knew." Okay. And then someone said she took sides publicly because she's tired of the BS apparently. She's had enough. Someone said this is a group thing and not a family thing, and y'all are mistaken. If we are a group and your actions are affecting a group, I have every right to speak on what's right and what's wrong when it comes to the group. I will say this: these problems did not exist until Kandi got back into the mix. Xscape was touring as a threesome without Kandi, and there was never any drama. Lies, because they wasn't touring as no damn trio. They hadn't toured in years before they got back with Kandi. Okay. So let's see. Y'all hold love accountable, and that's the problem. This woman has her own family defeated. At the end of the day, she can't crash out over nobody, sister or not. Okay. So this is what I gotta say about that, because a lot of people are saying, Tamika is basically wrong for saying what she's saying in public, but yet and still trying to make Latasha out to be the victim here, when Latasha was the one who brought this to the public in the first place. She didn't even have to mention anything about. She's the one who saw it when Latasha was the one who brought this shit into the public when she said that trying to create a false narrative that the girls left her out on purpose. Latasha was the one who brought this out. She said she didn't get the memo, and not to mention, she posted a picture of her sister, Kandi, and Tiny when they was dressed up as the Supremes. Latasha was the one who brought this to the public. No one else brought this to the public. So if Latasha can bring it to the public, why can't Tamika come out and defend herself in the public against Latasha? Latasha was the one who came up in Kandi's comments in the first place, starting shit, and then when Kandi corrected the shit, now everybody want to point the finger at her. No, if her own sister is not siding with her after she sided with her for so many years, then what? Because everybody wants to say that Kandi was the reason why the group fell apart, but I would say this: Kandi and Latasha probably both played parts in this situation. I'm just going to be very unbiased when I say that, okay? I would definitely be unbiased and say that. My thing about this situation is, Latasha said that Kandi was sleeping with the boss, which made it horrible for the rest of the group. But yet Latasha was sleeping with Rocky, who was their manager and who was, managing the group, but making things more so better for Latasha than the rest of the girls in the group. Her husband is the reason for this rift between her and her group mates and her sister. Her husband was the one who got into it with the promoter, and Latasha wanted the girls to side with Rocky over the promoter, but they all decided that they were going to stick with the promoter that they got, despite the fact that Rocky got into it with the promoter and Latasha sided with her husband, while the rest of them sided, did what they had to do as a group. It is what it is. So that's my thing about the situation. Latasha is full of it. She's trying to play the victim in this situation, and I don't believe that she is. I just feel like if Tiny and Tamika, who have never really just came, Tamika has always taken up for Latasha. She even went so far as to making up lies about Kandi, which she's admitted to, made up lies about this woman on the radio and all of that good stuff in defense of Latasha. But at this point, it's kind of like this. Latasha is now segregated from the rest of the girls. So obviously something has happened. And on top of that, they was filming their brand new reality show over the summertime. And it was already said that Tasha and Tamika were having issues with one another. So all of this stuff pretty much lies within Tamika and Latasha and their own issues. And we're probably not going to know what their issues was until we see the show, which is coming out early 2023. That's all I can say about that. So with that being said, you guys, my thing is, everybody wants to get mad at Tamika and say that she's being disloyal to Latasha by not correcting her in private versus public. But it was all fine and dandy for Latasha to come out and speak on the group itself, being that her sister is in the group, throwing her sister under the bus as well. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. This is going to continue to be a hot topic, and it is what it is. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also be sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be in the description box below. All right. With that being said, you guys, your boy Scotty is up out of here. And until next time, I'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye-bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tramel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.